One of the greatest experiences I've had in the last year or so was finally reading The House of Mirth by Edith Wharton, which I had tried as a college student and couldn't get into. And there was something so commanding about that book and its style and its God's eye neutrality that I just could not believe the pleasure it gave me over the month it took for me to read it every morning.
I think the problem I have of late is I have trouble with that level of granular detail now. I don't know if it's my ADD. Todd was saying he has a little ADD. You know, I'm just speaking casually. I don't have technically that. I'm not sure if Todd does either. But, you know, like, that's cool to me that you could read House of Mirth and hang in for its, you know, sort of 400 pages of granular detail. I'm sort of shrieking, get to the fucking point. And is that just very impatient of me? Like,
I think so.
Is it? You're supposed to hang in on those unbelievably granular details.
But it also has a drama to it. There's a drama and a power, and there's also this insightful gaze, dead-eyed and pitiless about the society that is part of it. And it's, you know, I read Daniel Deronda, the George Eliot book, which I had not read, which also not as perfect as Middlemarch, perhaps, which I can't even imagine you jumping into Middlemarch.
I love Middlemarch.
I love Middlemarch.
I mean, my God, talk about style.
Yeah. So style does get to me. There's a certain kind of style that I hate, but what else is there? Style to me is everything, ultimately. All the stories have been told. We've seen all the characters. So unless you have style, you don't have a book.
Sure. And
there was a very well-regarded mystery that a lot of people were talking about that they said, oh, you got to read. And I kind of knew the girl on social media. And I got her book, and it was just telling you the story of the murder the girl witnessed in the woods. And
I think I know what book this is, I would think.
And so it just was... I mean, I couldn't get past 3 pages. It was like, oh, this is how it's written.
But I think, of course, style, but to me, I would argue that my books have their own stylistic elegance. It's just not the stylistic elegance. I guess, for me, art moves forward, as I like to say. I've read those books. Like, I remember loving Middlemarch. I remember loving Edith Wharton. I read, you know, like, I don't pretend to be more well-read than I am, but, like, I've read thousands of those books. And to me, the challenge of contemporary writing, as I'm sure you've heard me say ad nauseum, either in print or on, you know, the air, is that, you know, music has moved forward, that we're not endlessly rewriting Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. You know, visual art has moved forward, that we're not endlessly repainting, you know, the Chartres Cathedral. And I feel like the challenge for me of contemporary writing, not to say that we don't go back and reread and love Anna Karenina, but that, like, we have to figure out how to write our own books now that capture the indelible quality of contemporary existence. Like, it was someone said, you know, again, we're back to Franzen, but, you know, someone said, I think it was the Times Book Review, said, you know, Jonathan Franzen is the Tolstoy of the internet age, which makes absolutely zero sense. He's not Tolstoy, and has nothing to do with the internet age. Yeah. If you want to write a book of the internet age, I actually love Mira Gonzalez's and Tao Lin's Selected Tweets. I don't know if you know that book.
I've read it. Yes.
I love that book.
Yeah.
Like, it's really smart about living now. You know, that Nadine Gordimer says, you know, the challenge for every writer is to impose her consciousness on the age in which she lives.